today I'm just going to do an updated foundation routine. So it's going to be a back to school look because this is what I wear to uni or school, and so I just think that you guys would probably find this helpful and it would be enjoyable to watch, because you could probably wear this look to school because it's not really using any eyeshadows. It's a really neutral, natural look, and that's my favourite type of looks. Routine was back in summer, so it was about 6 months ago, and I was using a really tan makeup and I was doing more of a bronzed summer beach skin, but because as you can see I'm a little bit wider now, so that's why I've moved on to Maybelline Mineral Powder. And also I found that in winter my skin becomes a lot oily more quicker and my makeup runs and everything, so that's why I've gone for a mineral powder foundation just to kind of let it set in and everything like that. So this one is in Classic Ivory. Like, I thought that this colour would be way too light for my skin. I probably do look really light, but because I've been laying out in the sun a little bit, because in Australian summers it's really weird and different. We can still have like very summerish days in the middle of winter, which I know I love, so I don't mind. And so I've been trying to get a little bit of a tan. I've actually got a bit of a tan if you see my tan lines and everything. I know it probably doesn't look it, but just for my sake and because I love summer, so I like to think I do have a tan. So that's why I've been using this to mix this in. This idea I got from Steph, my YouTube BFF, City Makeup, and she was mixing matte cluster glass drops with her foundation and for her summer foundation, and it looked amazing. So I thought I could maybe do a dupe for the winter type foundation. So I've been using my Revlon Skinlights, and so it's just in a liquid fan form like this, and I think that this one's discontinued, but then again you can get the matte cluster drops, but they're really expensive in Australia. That's why I'm not really inclined to go get them. I might get them when that runs out, but for now I'm really happy with that one. And I'm not sure about dupes or anything, but I've had heaps of people comment me with dupes, so if you do know a good dupe for like the Revlon Skinlights or the bronzing lotions, please let me know below so I can go try them out. And I'm still with my Bobbi Mascara. I've just been repurchasing new ones because I found that that's a really good mascara that works for me, and that's one thing I don't mind spending a lot, seeing as I don't wear a lot of eyeshadows on a daily basis. I can splurge on my mascaras. And then I've been wearing my Coastal Scents liner just in black, and I only use a little bit, so I'll show you how I'm taking your foundation brush. And I like to apply my foundation with a brush just because I find when I use my fingers, I actually go in between using my fingers and a brush, because I find that with my fingers I use more product but it blends more nicely, but if I use my brush I use less product, and then I can use my fingers to blend it out at the end. So it's just, I guess, keeping your product. So I just put a little bit of the Skinlights into that foundation. As you can see, I've just mixed it, and then I'm just going to dot a little bit on the face because I want to get that Skinlights into those areas as well as the foundation. And then I'm just going to brush it out or stroke it out. And also just make sure that you get your jawline. Yep, okay. So once we've got our foundation now, seeing as I don't actually have a towel and I always like to wash my hands before I touch my face, what I would do now is I would just kind of press this down just to make sure that it's all blended and there's no visible lines. But seeing as I don't have it, I'm not going to do that because I don't never touch your face with dirty hands, and if you haven't washed them, because I find that that just creates pimples and everything. So that's why I've become very careful of when I touch my face. Even at uni when I get really bored, I always like start touching my face. So now I just try to do this. I'm getting really confused because I haven't done a video in so long, so I feel like I'm out of the loop. Okay, and then with mineral powder, just to set this in. So the brush just comes with its own brush, and it's just a very dense brush, and I find that it's really easy to buff this in with just the brush. And so I just go in circular movements buffing it in, seeing as I do have a little bit of scarring from when I had acne, and I still do have acne, so I don't know why I'm talking past tense, but you just buff it in, and I find that it conceals them really well. And just remember to get your chin. And seeing as my neck's just a little bit darker, I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer to my neck, because once I apply the bronzer to my face, it's still two different colours, so just to get a similar tone, I always go over a little bit with bronzer. And then I'll go with a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm just using my Sigma SS266, and it's just a angled brush like this, an angled eyeliner brush. Before I was using just the pointed one if you watched my past tutorials, but I found that this one's much easier to actually draw the line and everything. And so with the eyeliner, let me get up close because I'm going to do it wrong. Okay, and I just apply it to the very edge. I need a mirror. Well, as you can see, it's just to the very edge. I don't actually line the entire eye, just on the outer half corner, upper corner of the eye. See, that one worked out quite well. So it's just like a little dome shaping, I guess, towards the end. And I think it just gives a really nice framing to the eye. So it's a really simple, and I mean, it's not going to run, so it's perfect for summer and winter. And I don't know, is this pink colour here. That's not true. Oh, there we go. Oh. I can't seem to get it true. Oh. Well, I'm going through this one. That one gives a really nice purpley type look, and then also this one, which is a really nice orangey. Oh, there we go, a little bit like that. And then for summer, what I'll probably do is I'll probably go with the light pink, the hot pink, and I'll probably play around with the bronzers. So, but today I'm going to go in with this one, just a really nice pink. And the amount is going to be very minimal. As you can see, there's only a little bit of colour. Blow away any excess or tap it away, but I don't want to tap it because I've got my white banister here. But and we're just going to lightly press this onto the cheek. I'm not a fan of too much blush, so, and I'm just kind of sweeping it up into the jaw, up into the hairline, not jaw, hairline. So I'm beginning at the very outer edge and just sweeping it up, and that's just to get colour into that area. Is grabbing the stippling brush, just blend it out. Perfect. A little bit of contouring. So with the angled brush from Sigma, it's the 168. I'm going to use a little bit of Outback bronzer. You can also use a dark powder foundation or anything like that. Just kind of use what you have at home, because you don't want to be purchasing too much makeup, because I found that I've been buying lots and lots of makeup lately, so I'm trying to use up everything I have. So just use what you do have, because whatever you do have will always work for you. You just have to know how to apply it and always do it minimally. The bronzer, we just want to contour. I like to contour my cheeks a little bit, so bringing it up into the hairline. And then for my nose, I was actually asked a question of how I contour my nose. So I just go a little bit on either side of my nose, and that's to make it appear a little more slender. And then for a little bit of a sun-kissed finish, I just apply a little bit to my chin, to the tip of my nose, and to my forehead. And then I also apply it just underneath the eyebrow bone as a highlight colour. Because as my eyelids are naturally quite pigmented, I think it's a little bit of a pinky reddish toned, rosé toned, so that's why I just use this colour as a highlight. Revlon Skinlights, this will be the last thing. So this is in the powder form. I like to just grab a little bit onto the brush. I just have a little bit there, because you really do not need a lot of this because it's really sparkly, and just kind of softly touch it to the highlighting areas to make your face seem more awake. And then also just a little bit underneath the eyebrow bone. There we go, so it just completes the look. So I think, oh, and then mascara. I knew I was forgetting something. So just mascara. I'm actually going to try probably CoverGirl's Lash Blast because I've heard really good things, but for now I really like this one. I always frown, and I know it's really bad. My mum also tells me not to, but it's just a habit. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try not to do it anymore. Okay. Now I feel like I can't even express myself because I'm scared. Okay. So today is actually my mum's birthday, so I'm going to be taking her out because I haven't bought her a birthday present yet. I was going to buy her a gift card to a skin place or something. I mean, not a skin place, a day spa, but she said that she prefer clothes and everything, and so as she doesn't go shopping too often, I'm going to take her shopping, and I'm just going to buy her kind of like a shopping spree for all her clothing that she likes. But if you don't know what to get your mum, I was actually thinking about it, and I think that a day spa experience would be the most perfect thing because your mum either likes the beauty side or she likes massages. So I think that's a really cool present that you could buy her. So that's what my brother got her because he didn't want to take her shopping. But I love shopping, so I'm going to take her. So that's my, I guess that wraps up my foundation routine. I guess on my lips, I never really put any lipstick on because I find that it wears off. And during uni, if I'm there for like 8 to 10 hours a day, I don't have time to go reapply and everything like that. And I don't know, I guess I just kind of, I don't try to dress up too much for uni. So that's what my everyday foundation routine back to school look is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video, which will most likely be a haul. I was actually doing this makeup for a haul, so I'm going to film my haul now because I know I haven't done one of these, and it's going to be my back to school haul because I was really excited to go back to uni, so I went and I bought some new things, and I think you'll love it, including this top. And this top was what I mentioned in my my last video, which was the haul, which was from 2 weeks ago because I haven't been on the internet for 2 weeks, and I was the dotted crop top. So it is actually a crop top, so I'm not going to show you too much, but see, as it's frilled and really nice, and the watch as well, which is my favorite, so I'm going to show you that again. So that's this makeup look. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can perhaps use it, and if you let me know your foundation routines, because maybe I can kind of try some different things. So if you have any tips like mixing the Revlon Skinlights or a really good Skinlights formula or a bronzer, or how to apply your foundation and everything. Oh, and just one more tip, if you have acne and stuff, because sometimes I get some really bad pimples and everything. Like a couple days ago I had really bad ones just in this area here. So I found a really good thing. I don't know why, I have never tried this before, but I grabbed my mineral powder and just an eyeshadow brush. So one of the I don't actually have any on me, but it's just a flat dome brush type thing, or not dome, just a flat shader brush, which is like the flat ones that you pat the colour on. And if you go over your acne spot or kind of imperfection with your powder, mineral powder, and you just kind of pat over it, it makes it invisible. And I know I've heard it before, but I never tried it, and it actually really does work. So try that next time if you do have an acne or something, because I would do it. I would probably do it next time I have a spot, which will probably be tomorrow because I put makeup on today. But so yeah, so try that if you do have acne skin. So that's my wrap up. It's really long, I'm really sorry, but I'm so excited to do a video. I'm actually really happy now because I'm making videos again. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.